one's good by Henderson. Henderson's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And that one's good.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Leonard sets a screen for McCollum. He kicks to Grant. Leonard against Green. Here's Henderson. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Henderson's got 6.
And the offense has come together immediately. I mean, they're threatening to run away with this thing already.
Greg, it's hard to imagine they'll stay this hot for 4 quarters.
A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. Trailblazers lead by 9. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. Welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
They've made the commitment to get out and run, and it's paid off with some highlight reel plays in transition.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
So on the floor for Golden State to begin this second quarter. Green at the 4 with Bogut at the 5. Thompson is the 2 with Barnes at the 3. And it's Livingston in at the point.
Well, Portland had another strong season against the rest of the West. Ended up with a record of 31-21 in the conference, and that was good enough to earn them the 4th spot in the West.
Chris Kaman is checked in for the Trailblazers. Lillard comes in for C.J. McCollum. The Warriors also with a sub. Curry's checked in for Sean Livingston. Kaman a screen. Lillard dishes to Kaman. No good with the layup. Portland did end up 4th in the West, as you said, Greg. You're talking about that. Their 31-21 in-conference record was the exact same as it was at the end, Clark, of the 2014 season.
Well, actually, Portland won more games in 2014 than they did last season. Ended up 4th in the conference, mostly because of how they won their division.
Davis kicks to Kaman. And there's the 3-second violation. A different look now for Portland. Al-Farouq Aminu, he's checked in for Davis. And Maurice Harkless subbed in for Gerald Henderson.
And what a beautiful way to polish off that sequence. Just strong at attacking the rim.
That just puts a little more momentum on their side, don't you think?
Absolutely.
The defense got to tighten up now. I mean, you can't have the opposing point guard throwing down on you like that.
Bogut the pass to Thompson. Bogut kicks to Thompson. Back to Bogut. Green the screen. Up off the screen. And finished off by Bogut.
And, you know, that's an example of how many plays we have in a game for which there's no stat. A monster dunk coming off just a terrific pick play.
Greg, you're right. It really did work to perfection. Gave him all the room he needed for the flush.
Boy, that's a sound physical play. I mean, can't be afraid to put a shoulder into somebody every once in a while. It's a contact sport, folks.
There's Chris Kaman on the assist by Lillard. Kaman's got his first bucket in this one.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
What a year for the Warriors. Clark won their division for the first time in 39 years, ran away with the very tough Western Conference.
And there were a number of surprises last season, Kevin, but the Warriors were at the top of the list. I mean, I don't think anybody, including you and I, pegged them to be as good as they were.
Especially the way the finals began.
Exactly.
And the Trailblazers making a change here. Plumlee's checked in. Green with the rebound.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
Curry dishes to Green. Pass to Bogut. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And really nothing like a good old-fashioned throwdown to get a team going.
And, Greg, they do need to get going. They wouldn't mind, shaving a couple more points off that lead right away.
Well, if the defense keeps giving up easy baskets like that, it won't be a lead for long.
The 10-footer. And so the ball out of bounds. Bogut touched it last. Leonard, he's checked in for Portland. McCollum comes in for Damian Lillard. Trailblazers leading by 5. Plumlee with the screen. Over in the corner, Harkless. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim. And the Warriors won 51 games back in 2014, improved that mark by 16 wins last season. Among teams that won at least 50 games in the previous year, that 16-game improvement was an NBA record for the Warriors.
And it's blocked. Now here's McCollum. Defense right on him. Inside. Here's Crabbe. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Well, the defenders have to make sure they tag him.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time. Big man with the big-time finish.
Iguodala with it. Now defended by McCollum. Livingston kicks to Iguodala. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. The Warriors have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3.
And really, they haven't been able to differentiate themselves from the free throw line on the season at about 76%.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Davis is checked in for Plumlee. And it's Henderson for Crabbe. Collin passes to Leonard. Sinks that one from the post. Now it's a 7-point Trailblazer lead. Iguodala dishes to Spates. And Davis sends it back. And they're able to recover. All right, the second half beginning in just a moment. We're seeing a tremendous game from Damian Lillard.
He created a lot of quality shots for himself in that first half, and he knew when to pass it up when the double team came.
And that led to a very high points per shot number for him. For those of you that are into analytics, that stat really tells how efficient a player has been, and he's been very efficient so far.
And the third quarter about ready to get underway. We're seeing a tremendous game from Damian Lillard.
You know, and as effective as he was at slashing to the hoop in that first half, even better at finishing once he got there.
Guys, we saw some amazing dunks from him. I can't imagine he'll be able to top those in these last 2 quarters, but I'd love to see him try.
Lillard at the point with C.J. McCollum playing the 2. Plumlee out there with Aminu. And it's Harkless in at the 3 slot. So that's who Terry Stotts starts the second half with. There's the pick. Lillard attacking. It's stolen by Green.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
2 free throws for Aminu. Portland was just fantastic at home last season. We expect that, though, of this team, Greg. 32-9. It was packed each game.
And Kevin, of that 32-win mark, how about that was the 4th best in the entire league? You don't win your division without winning at home, and Portland definitely took care of business.
And Lillard gets double-teamed. Here's Plumlee. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got his 4th assist in this one. Here's Bogut. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
You can point to any number of things, Clark. The Warriors did well last year. Their play on the road being one of them.
Well, the Warriors were exactly road warriors all season long, partner. Hit the ground running and finished with the league best 28 road wins.
And Thompson kicks to Bogut. And oh, here we go. McCollum's got it. The fast break. Drains the three-pointer. McCollum's got 5 points so far.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
And for the Warriors, they would go on several road trips undefeated last season. Still, the only time they looked vulnerable were games on the road.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Kaman comes in for Plumlee, and it's Allen Crabbe in for Harkless.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
Lillard attacking. He feeds it to Crabbe. Kaman inside. He's against Ezeli. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake.
And, you know, with the Warriors on the road, they would occasionally dig a hole they couldn't get out of. Still, hard to critique a team that was so dominant in every facet of the game last season, even on the road.
And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is, and so they will award the basket there.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
Ed Davis is checked in for the Trailblazers.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Here's Kaman. Again, the Trailblazers score.
I mean, if you're looking to get back into this game, you have to get tougher defensively.
Pass to Spates. 16 feet away. The shot's good on the assist by Iguodala. Spates has got his first bucket in this one. Lillard outside. To the inside. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Boy, I tell you, the Warriors did something that no other team had ever done before. They ended the regular season ranked first in field goal percentage and field goal percentage defense. Essentially, they were the best offensive and defensive team in the league. Remarkable.
Leonard, he's checked in for Portland. Henderson comes in for Crabbe. Trailblazers leading by 12. Leonard with a screen on Thompson. Lillard attacking. Right side Davis. Kicks it out to Lillard. Back to Davis. In the corner, Henderson with it. Second chance shot. No good. So Golden State will take it the other way. It's Curry outside. Again, Curry missing.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
Henderson passes to Lillard. Dishes to Leonard. It's stolen by Curry. Barnes kicks to Green. It's stolen by Davis. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And he gets it to go. Henderson's got 8 points.
And that's definitely a shot that he has in his arsenal.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
Here's Lillard. He's got 11. And a big-time game right there.
And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pitch.